Welcome back to Lovely Lavender Wishes, my channel. It's Renee. I hope you're having a very blessed day today. So today I'm going to try something totally new, totally out of my comfort zone, and I figured I'd bring you along with me. I have two of these little sketchbooks. One's a smaller one. I guess it's maybe 4x6, I guess. And then I have a larger one sketchbook here that's just, you know, plain paper. And I have been seeing all these mixed media pages being done, these art journaling pages, and I have been wanting to do one so badly, but I've been putting it off and putting it off because I've been afraid that I'm going to mess it up. And what do I always tell y'all? You can't mess it up. Well, I've been stuck in my own little head here saying I got these pristine books and I don't want to mess them up and I want to do it right and blah, 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 but you know, you got to just jump in. So I'm going to jump in and I'm taking you all along on my virgin voyage on this. So I figured I'm going to use this book first. I'm going to go back and forth, but today I'll be using this one. So I'm going to move this sketchbook, but I just wanted to show you a couple different sizes. I have all these papers of, random scrapbook pages from random projects, little pieces I'm going to use for collaging. And then I have this big old folder here of images that I have cut out of different magazines and books and what have you. Just a whole bunch of different things that has been sitting in my drawer forever that I've been wanting to use. So I think I'm going to be using some of these images in my mixed media journal pages or on them. So let's begin. I've been watching some YouTube videos, and one of the ladies I've been watching, she glues two of her pages together, so she has thicker pages, and I kind of like that idea, so that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to glue two pages together on each side. I guess it gives you a little bit more sturdiness, some thickness, so you can kind of really work these pages together. And now that I'm sitting here, I forgot I was gathering all my materials, but I knew I'd forget something because I'm so new to this. Let me go grab my washi tape, because she puts washi tape in between the center here. Let me grab my washi tape. Okay, I've got this big old container of washi tape. I've got two of them actually. But let me put this to the side here and let me figure out what kind of washi tape I want to use. Okay, so I have this card, and so these were the images I was going to cut out and maybe make as my focal points on this page. I have stenciling paste, gesso, watercolors, and then my scrap papers that I was going to put on these. So let me figure out what kind of I like this color right here because this kind of matches the card that I'm using. So I'll just put this down the center if I can get it out. Come on. And one reason why she puts washi tape or something down the center, and I don't think you have to, but she says she does it because all her paint and ink and stuff kind of start to well into the middle, and it'll ruin the, it weakens the book, I guess. So let me grab my scissors. And it also just gives you even some more background on your book as well. And actually, I'm probably going to be using this. I'll put some more of that throughout. We'll figure it out. Figure it out as we go, y'all. Okay, so let me move all this. So these were some of the sheets I just pulled out because it matched the colors, and I am literally going to just start tearing some of these and just figuring out where to put them. When you collage the background of your paper, it gives a whole other look. It gives more dimension, I guess, to your page. I don't know, just gives your eye something to look at. Even though you're going to cover most of it up, it just, yeah, I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason here. We'll see how this works. We'll see what it turns out. It could turn out into a terrible mess at the end, but y'all can see, just jump in. This is really taking me out of my comfort zone. Really getting me to just jump in and kind of have fun with the process, which we'll see. We shall see how it all goes. But anyways, hope you're all having a very blessed day and a very blessed week. Getting ready for Thanksgiving. I don't even know. I don't even know where to put all this. We're just gonna, might as well use up all my paper. This is a good way to use up your scraps as well. And I've really been wanting to use, I have so many different things, so many different materials and things to use. I really want to start using them up. And so this is really a great way for me to be doing that. I don't know, what y'all think? Let's put, okay, I need to move some of this. Ugh. I've got too many things. Then I've got this paper too with these words on it. It says, cherish your yesterday, dream about tomorrow, but live for today. Be true, be patient, be yourself. So I love some of these words, so let's use a lot of these as well. Oh, and there goes my stomach, y'all. Again, like clockwork. I think I'm gonna put some of these words on at the top too. Like I said, a lot of this will be covered, but this is gonna give your eye something to look at other than just the white background. This really helps when you're like, I just don't know what to do. Well, then just start collaging, and all of a sudden you've got a background for you. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my glue stick and I'm gonna start gluing these down. And then we'll go in layers. I've been watching a few people on YouTube, but everyone's got their own style. And so after a while I was like, you know what? I just have to just jump in and do my own, because I'm gonna have my own style. It's not gonna be the same as theirs. I'm gonna do mine differently. You're gonna do yours differently. But I really wanted to start this little art book and start using a lot of the things I have. I mean, I've been using a lot in my Bible journaling and my junk journaling, but I've been really wanting to do this for a while, and I have been putting it off because, like I said, I wanted it to be perfect. And it's not going to be. And this will be my very first one, and I'll date it just like I do my Bible journaling pages. And I'm sure a year from now I'll look back and be like, wow, look how far I've come. Or I'll be like, I kind of kept the same style throughout. Who knows? So I know when I look back on my Bible journaling pages, I definitely can see my progress and see how my moods changed over the time. My style kind of changed, or different things that I got interested in or wanted to try. I branched out more, things like that. And so probably do the same with this. But you can just, make your own art book of just collages even if you want. I'm gonna do a mixture. I wanna do a lot of different. So we're gonna add. Whoop. Would have helped if I would have torn that flatter. There we go. I'm gonna add this on a few places. Don't know if it'll show through. We shall see. But cool. Okay. Let's see, where did my top go for this? Here we go. Okay. So the next thing she did was put clear gesso over the top to kind of seal it, as well as, ooh, I'm going to use this to seal her, all her paper down, as well as to give another layer to the book, because to the page, because if you're going to go in and start stenciling or adding layer upon layer in water, and you know, I'm going to do some watercoloring, or if you're going to add tempera paint or whatever else you're going to add, you definitely want to have a layer of gesso. So this is clear gesso. I do have my white gesso here too, which I'm going to probably use a little bit as well. So use up everything I have here. So this helps seal your pages down. See, like this. Let's get some under there, put that down. So now that I see that I'm going to be doing a lot of these pages, I'm probably going to be going through gesso even a lot faster than I already do with all my other projects. But I'm actually, now that I'm doing this and I'm talking to y'all, this is fun. This is fun, y'all. This is like, just get into it. It's kind of fun. Okay, so there's the clear gesso. And then, let me rinse this off real quick. I have my white gesso here, which I am just going to just stick my whole brush all the way in. You guys, I do a little bit of everything here. And I'm just gonna kind of go over the page in just certain areas with the white to kind of blend everything in. You can kind of go in with your fingers too if you want. Get real messy, get real dirty. Just to kind of blend some of it into the background, some of these pages together. I did not ink up the sides of these pages because I wanted them to not stand out. This is just the background. I'm gonna actually probably put a lot of white down that because I just want that to kind of be there. Grab some water. Get this a little flowing a little bit better. I don't know. I saw her do this and kind of blended it in a little. You have some parts sticking out more than others. Okay, and then get your brush right in the water after you're with your gesso. Okay, so I'm gonna dry this real quick so we can move on to the next part, which is, I don't know what yet, but we'll figure it out. Probably watercolor. We'll watercolor up the pages a little bit. You can't do that on wet gesso, so let's get this. Like already, look at the page. It looks kind of cool already. That's just the background. It's all about layers. It's always about layers. Whenever you're doing mixed media or collages or anything like that, it's always about the layers. I think it's almost dry. So here is my watercolors. Here are my watercolors. Bad grammar. Here are my watercolors. And where did my card go? Okay, so here's the card. Actually, I could put could have collaged some of that paper too. I might do that at the end, we'll see. Okay, so let me grab my scissors. And I think I am just going to, I think I'm just gonna kind of fussy cut this out. This is going to be my focal point. It always helps when you're doing collage paper pages or mixed media pages or whatever. It helps to have a focal point. You want to do a lot of layering, but you also want to have that 1 or 2 focal points of your page. So if that helps anybody, I always try to figure out what my focal point is and then figure out the colors from there and go from there. So this will kind of be my focal point on the top, and maybe we'll cut this one out. We'll have this somewhere. I don't know, we'll see. We'll have to see what it looks like. But I hope y'all, if you've never tried this before, hopefully maybe this will, you know, inspire y'all to maybe try something that you have not tried before. Because y'all, I have never done this before. I have been admiring so many people's mixed media pages and collage pages and their little art books. And I was like, man, I really want to start one of my own. Not that I've never collaged before or anything, but I've never really done like a mixed media art book before. And so I really want to try it. And I'll start this book and we'll see if I continue with it and we'll see how it goes. And I figured y'all can watch and see what you think. I don't know. We'll keep this in case. Okay, so I've got like these 3 things. We'll see what it looks like. Okay. So the next thing, since those are my colors, let me see. Yikes, y'all. Put this back. I'm trying to figure out. Got like a light purple. Where's my water? Got this light purple, so let's get some water going here. And I'm gonna just put a lot of water on here and let it kind of just drip wherever it might want to go. I also have a spray bottle. You can spray bottle and let your water drip. Now, the thing with this too, make sure you have paper towel with you. But the thing with this as well, that's why another reason why you want to have the washi tape or something in the middle. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to, but the colors, and do some pink here, will gather or go around all these pages that you put down as well. So that when you do the collage in the back, that gives you some, you know, grooves and such for your water paint or your color. You could use acrylic, watercolor, whatever you want, but for your paint to get in and out, you know, to be going in and out of those grooves. And when it dries, depending on the paper it's drying on, you'll have different shades of that color as well. I'll just let that drip off the bottom there. Let's do this green, a little bit of brown, a little bit more brown. Ooh, that's a little too dark. So then we'll just go in like this, dab all that up because we don't like it that dark. And we'll go in with the green. to just kind of I don't know, y'all. No rhyme or reason. We are just fooling with this and seeing what happens. You know, when you watch people on YouTube, they make it look so easy. They're like, just do this, 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 and this. And they come out with like this perfect picture. And I'm just like, how in the world? And then when I do it, no, it doesn't work that way. But, you know, let's see. Let's see what happens. I'm going to go back in with some of this pink. Again, just adding just color, some texture, just some background. So I'm going to dab that up from the middle. I just like the drips. I like how that looks. Okay. Gonna add just a tad of blue in some areas. I don't know why. It's just calling for some blue. Okay. Let's see. If you want more drips, you know, you just add more water and then you can direct it where you want it to drip. Okay. I don't know. Let's dry that and see what it looks like. If you use acrylic paints, if you want darker colors, you can use acrylic paints. You can use metallic watercolors or paints if you want to shimmer and shine. This one, the card that I'm using for the focal point is more muted colors, so I'm just trying to use muted watercolors for this. Okay, well, what should we do next? She did do texturized paste on some of hers, and I've wanted to try that as well. I'm saying her, I've been watching a variety of people, so it's like I'm taking a variety of people's ideas and putting it into one. Now with the texturized paste, you can color it. So let's try this. I have a little bit of texturized paste here. It's light and fluffy modeling paste. And I have these two colors, acrylic paint. I've got this one and this purple one, more pinkish or purple. I think I'm gonna go with purple, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm just gonna put a little bit because I don't know. How bright this will turn into. So you can mix any of your paint, gesso, or modeling paste, gesso, etc. with different colors. And I think this color is almost exactly like that color. So let's try and see what happens. So I have this stencil from Tim Holtz. It's like, I don't know, just a not really flowers, but kind of flowers, like a Ooh, ooh, that's cool. Okay, let's just add more. Ooh, I love that. Okay, so I'm gonna just turn this around this way. And let's do some. I have no idea what to expect with this whole thing, y'all, so we'll see what happens. Ooh. Ooh, come on. I can do it. Okay, and let's just scrape up the very last bits of this. And put a little bit more. Okay. We'll keep that there. Ooh, look at that. That looks cool. Love it. Okay, so I'm gonna dry that now real quick. Let's see, this piece of paper right here is a little too dark for me. So I'm going to go in with some more just white gesso and kind of fade that out a little. Let me see, water that down. Some of it's showing, some not, so I'm just gonna kind of dab that and then just do a little bit up here. I don't know, that should be good. Okay, making a mess, y'all. Part of the process. Before I could add any more water or any watercolors or anything to this paste, we gotta make sure it's dry. Okay, let me move this real quick. Okay, and watercolor, we need that again. Now I'm gonna go back in. Actually, I think I like this watercolor better. It's got some deeper greens. So I'm gonna use this watercolor that I have. And I like this deeper green. I'm gonna kind of go back in. And now I'm gonna have the greens kind of go through and drip through. The stenciling. Just adding more layers. It was too pastel-y for me. I needed to get some little bit of the green in there for the birds. Ooh, I love that. How it drips through the paste. Y'all know I can't craft and talk at the same time. Having issues. It's too hard, too much to do at once. Look at it go. Woohoo! That's so fun. And then let's do a little bit over here. Cool. Okay. And I also want to add, I know it's crazy, but I want to add a little bit of black. If this is black, let me see if I can, yeah. I need it darker though. Just to some of the corner areas. Except this isn't really coming out as dark as I want. I don't know if this could totally ruin it or do what I want it to do. I don't know. I want to have like some darker spots throughout. And I might have to do it without watercolor. I might have to find like a black colored pencil or something. Yeah, or a black charcoal pencil or something. Let me see if I can find let's see. Okay, I've got these Neocolor as you can see, I don't think I've ever used them. I don't even know if I know how to use these. Let's see, I think they're watercolor. Water resistance wax pastel. Is that what this is? So if it's water resistant, kind of smear it. Oh, that's kind of cool. I want to give some definition to the with the water, so I wonder if these are the watercolor ones. No, I'm just playing with them, y'all, seeing what they're gonna do for me. Making a mess. I'm actually just gonna dip it in the water a little bit. Okay, give it a little definition. That's pretty cool. Never tried that before. Let's see. Let's put that to the side. Making a mess, making a mess. Okay. This looks like it's coming up. Let me grab my clear gesso and stick it down some more. I don't know. Okay, let's do a quick dry on that. Looking a lot different than what we started with, right? 2 plain white pages, and now we've got this hodgepodge of whatever this is. Okay, now I'm gonna glue down my, let's grab my glue down my focal points. It might blend in too much, we shall see. Looks like it's gonna need some words or a title or something. Oh, looks like that's my paste is still not completely dry yet. So let me grab a little brush here. Just put some shading under here to make this stand out a little bit. I don't know, y'all. Let's see how it turns out. Oop. See, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting quiet while I'm crafting. So I'm just putting some shading under here to make the, ooh, that was a little too much water. to make the picture stand out. They're not glued down too well. I have to re-glue some of these sections because they're trying to stick on this paste. Okay, let's get the glue. Might have to put a book on this to keep it all down. Okay, it needs something, y'all. It needs like some words or something. Let me see here. Some black and some bright words or something. Well, this one says live, create, tell a story. Collect beautiful moments. Today is full of possibilities. Life is good, like that. I was gonna, where's that paper? No, I'm just gonna do some more of this, a little bit more. I'll have a moment. Well, y'all, okay, now I'm gonna do some, let's do some black splatters. Let me grab a tough bristle. Let's do some black splatters and maybe some white splatters. Let's see. Oh, it's working better than I thought it would. Just going right off the crayon here. Okay, let's rinse that off. I have a white one here. Let's see if this one will work just as well. And let's get this all wet, and let's see if I can, oh yeah. Gosh, y'all, I'm getting splatters literally everywhere. Everywhere but my paper. Come on. Oh, there we go. Splatters added a lot more to it. Brought it all together a little bit. Well, y'all, there we go. There's my page, my first page ever of mixed media, whatever you want to call this. I'll have to like maybe close it and put a book on this to make it all flat in just a minute, but we'll let it dry a little bit. But there you go. So here's the page. It had turned out nothing like I thought it would, but I really didn't have any expectations. I just kind of went with it and just had fun with the process. And yeah, that was fun, y'all. I'm definitely going to keep doing this and doing a few more of these. And I'll know I'll get better at it as I go. But hey, you were there for my virgin voyage. This is my very first art journal, mixed media picture in my journal. So I'll take you along on other ones that I do, but hey, I hope this will get you inspired to maybe just create and have fun with it and just jump in. Don't be afraid, just jump in. Well, thank you all for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.